Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode, where today we are back on the Cluster series. It's been a couple weeks since our last episode, because we've been focusing on Genesis. Genesis has been very good. We've taken a break for a couple of days, just how, give them a chance to iron out a few of the bugs, because there are a few, they're very noticeable, that they are definitely around. And we're flying around I can probably use my gene scanner. We're looking for one of two new dragons. So, when Genesis released, alongside it, there released the Dragantopia DLC. And yeah, it's a bit weird. So Genesis is a non-flyer map, by the way. So you can't use flyers over there. You can tame them. You can tame some flyers. These guys don't spawn over there. You can't ride any flyers. And for some reason, they thought it would be a really good idea to drop Dragantopia, not the full DLC, but some of the creatures alongside it. So really weird decision. Very controversial DLC in general. But I'll leave that for you guys to go watch people rant about on other channels. I'm sure you've had enough of that. Yeah, we're going to try to avoid as much of that as we can this episode. We just want to check out the content, see if it's good. Oh, there's actually one behind us apparently. See if it's worth the money. So I think it's like 25 quid. I think I picked it up for something like that. So in dollars that'll be like 30, I think. And here's one right now. So today we're taming the Lumina. So there's this one's 95, so we won't tame this one. So there's a black one, the toothless one, and then this one is like it is the white one, the white equivalent, which you can probably start to see some of the controversies if you've not already familiarized yourself with them. But as I say, I'll keep out of that, I promise. But yeah, so for the time being, we've got our shotgun. We're going to try and wipe these guys out. I'm not really sure how strong these guys are. I've never tamed one, obviously. They're brand new. These guys came in slightly after the other. So the other one, the black one, is called the Umbra. These guys came in a little bit afterwards, so I think they're a week apart. Sorry, I'm struggling with my words there a little bit. And they are very rapid, as we are learning now. They don't like to sit still. If they do, they like to sit still right out of your range. Here we go, this is perfect. Don't know that they take headshot damage, which is fine. And there we go. Apparently, I've already killed one. Which, that isn't true. I've never killed a Lumina, but that does mean in the skill tree over here, Dragantopia, Umbra, and Lumina. So there's a load of different things you can learn. We'll look into this in a little bit once we've had one tamed. Then you've also got your mission. So apparently we've killed 2 wild Lumina. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my words, man. Which, yeah, we only killed 1, but it's saying 2, which is fine. I'll take the extra points, to be honest. It's quite rare that an ARK bug benefits the player. And yeah, so we're going to see if we can find another one. We want to tame a high level, ideally like level 130 and above. And then we're also going to tame an Umbra in the next episode and breed them. And then we'll try and do something fancy. I don't know if we can bring them into like the Manticore boss fight, but yeah. Also, I like cartoony that little icon. To say I like it, it kind of seems weird in art, but it's fine, The dragon itself looks okay. It's very different art style, but I don't know if I dislike it or not yet. I'm gonna have to find out. So, anyways, Lumina spawns only during the day. It has a different tame method to Umbra, who only spawns during the night. I don't know which one's harder. As I say, never tamed either of them. Hope you'll be able to do it fairly easily. They might be really difficult, and they'll be here all day. But I guess we'll find out. That's the joy, and yeah, you guys can see me suffer. So I'll bring you guys back once we find a decent one. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. So, I took down a Lumina and just consumed it with my Griffin. It's giving me hide, but like that. That's really strange. That's interesting. I don't know why they made like a whole new variant of hide, which is still just called hide. But that's interesting, I guess. I don't know if it does anything, but that exists. Ooh, 150. Okay, wonderful. With distracting trait. I might try and lower it out of the snow biome, because I don't want to fly right into the murder snow. That could be really bad. I don't know how good these guys are at following. I'll give it a shot. If I can bring it into like the highlands, that'd be pretty good. Maybe even by the ocean, because I think they can like kick you off mid-tame if you fail. So bringing it to the ocean might not be the worst idea. This one's like green as well. That's kind of interesting. Hey, buddy. Do you want to follow me? So I think all Luminas are female and all Umbras are male. So weirdly, it's kind of just sat there. That's interesting. So yeah, weirdly, they don't breed with other Lumina. They breed exclusively with Umbras. So again, you might be able to see some of the reasons for the controversy. I feel like it's going to be really hard to avoid this whole controversy, but if you guys aren't familiar, basically, the controversy is they've copied How to Train Your Dragon. It's quite blatant. People are saying, oh, it's inspiration, but come on, man. If you take Pikachu and turn it pink, and you draw it yourself, is it suddenly a unique thing? No, it's Pikachu and it's pink, and that's kind of what people are arguing with Dragantopia, so... but yeah, I'll leave it there. That's enough said from me about the whole controversy, but just so you guys are aware, in case you aren't already. You know what, this area doesn't actually look that bad. I want to see if I can just dismount my Griffin and quickly cryo up. And then, if I can do that, then we'll just try and tame the Lumina right here, I think. Because this is better than where it was. And I think there is a part of the tame where we can kind of control it and fly it around ourselves. So when that happens, we'll just fly it over to the Highlands. Hey, buddy. So I want to get the kibble onto my slot as well. So I believe it takes exceptional kibble. If not, we do have extraordinary kibble at home, but I think it is exceptional we need. And we got loads of exceptional, not all that much extraordinary. So yeah, I do want to be a little bit careful. So the whole thing we need to do is weaken it down, and then it should just scoop us up. And I'm kind of scared to hit this thing, because it already looks like it's really low, to be honest. But like, I don't want to hit it fully with a blast. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's disappeared, and then, yeah, here we go. So now we have to remember what it's doing. So, preparing. So it starts with X. So there's a big combination we have to remember. It starts with X. And then, wait a little bit. So X, then DD. X, DD, C. So X, DD, C. Just trying to remember this. X, DD, C. X, DD, C, X. X, DD, C, X. X, DD, C, X, DD. X, DD, C, X, DD. DD. X, DD. No. Oh, I've already forgotten. So it's X, C. No, I already got it wrong. Oh, I don't have my wingsuit either. Do I have anything to save my fall? No, I don't. I won't be able to make it in time, but can I make a parachute for the rest of the time? I shouldn't die from that. Oh, I'm very low. I need my Griffin. Griffin, please. Okay. I need to make some parachutes, man. I need to make some parachutes, man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at these memory games, man. Right, okay. that was awkward. I was so confident until, like, right when it decided, yeah, that's annoying. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, yeah, we'll keep leading it down then, and then I'll make some parachutes. What do we need? Okay, Luna's coming. Awesome. So, yeah, I made some parachutes. I pulled out my stars, just heal myself up nice and quickly, which I got on my cryopod, so that was pretty useful. Do you want to try and cryo my Griffin if possible? Because, yeah, I don't really want to lose this thing while I'm off flying. Can you? Need to wait for it to, like, not be attached. There we go. Right. Lumina, alright. Oh, hello. Right here. So, I made some parachutes, and another thing to mention about these guys is I do believe you can only tame them during the daytime. I heard someone say about the Umbra that it disappears during the night. I'm guessing it's the same. Oh, no, it disappears during the day, and I'm guessing it's the same but opposite with Lumina. Okay, X. I might just scribble these down on my notepad. X. X. Okay. Okay, triple X. This one's really easy. I don't think I need to write this one down. Really? 4X. I wish my first one was this simple. Car. 1X. X. ED. Okay. Okay, so. Are we free to do it? Or was there one more? Oh, another X. Okay. I thought there was only going to be 5. Okay. X. 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 DD. X. Okay, that was so nice and easy. Wonderful. So, okay. So we're going upwards, and I feel like we're really high in the sky right now. Am I, like, tripping? Or I think we are. So, yeah, destroy light beacons. So, yeah, there's a few of these around. They keep spawning, so there's plenty of these around. I don't know what all these attacks do, so I'm just going to stick to the basic ones. Because I don't know whether there'll be something like the Pyroman where, like, you completely remove your meter, so I'm just going to ignore that and just use my regular breath attack. We can investigate with the attacks later on when we have this thing, like, fully tamed. Okay, that didn't work. Can I bite as well? I can, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So maybe the rep attacks are what we're meant to use anyways, that's fine. Wow, there's loads of these beacons around as well. It's awesome. Okay, did someone come and hit us then? I don't know. Okay, one more shit. Did it? Whoa! What the? Okay. Right, what's next? Die for a period of time. Okay. Well, we're, like, really high in the air right now, so that is completely fine. I'm gonna, like, straighten out as well, rather than just going straight down the entire time, because otherwise we'll just lose all of our heights. Okay. Yeah, as long as we manage this, okay, this should be completely fine. Interesting, they don't give you, like, a massive amount of time. Like, 1 minute is pretty... it's not too bad, but it's not too bad because we were already in the sky. Like, if we were, like, by the ground, I feel like we'd be in a lot more trouble. And we're also completing our little missions, our milestones while we're doing this as well. Okay, what's next? Feed exceptional kibble. Awesome. Okay, so it's going to take 5 of these. Okay. Hold on, let me get the notes down. Okay, C. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I'm really bad with these memorizing, so I'm just gonna write these down on my phone as they're happening. maybe that's cheesing it, but yeah, I'll never get this done otherwise, because we lose taming effectiveness every time we fail it as well. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. Okay, and then 2 more. X. Okay, this one's a little trickier. This one's more complex. And what's the last one? ED. Okay. So, yeah, we should be all good since we've got them written down. So we're going for C, DD, DD, AA, X, DD. Awesome. Although, yeah, I noticed that every time we do something, the Lumina does fly straight up. So I guess that is probably to help with the gliding segment. So maybe I am right that it will be a bit tricky otherwise. So yeah, that's fair enough. Luckily, Ragnarok's quite, like, vertical as well. Like, I feel like we're really high. We're, like, on par with the obelisk almost. Oh, okay. I have no idea how our little burst of light work, but they kind of just seem to start thinking of themselves at some point. Oh, wait, is it because they're piercing? Is that all it is? No idea. No, that's just completely missed. Yeah, I don't really know. We'll have to work all this out. Obviously, it's still a very new creature, and no one really knows all that much about it. Is this even firing? Come on, fire. Not enough? I have no idea. Oh, actually, just biting them is making it go up as well. For some reason, my breath attack seems to just, like, stop working almost. There we go, it's working again now. Maybe I, like, ran out of light energy. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, this is a weird creature. I do like the creature so far. It's interesting. It's very unique, and I do like unique creatures. It just is slightly confusing to my small, simple brain. But the tame method doesn't seem that difficult, in all honesty. Other than the memory thing, which I'm really, really poor at. But that's just me, you know. But yeah, so we just dive around. Nice and easy. Same just with like a griffin. You just look down, and it kind of does it for you while you're sprinting. So it's nothing complicated with the diving. And I don't want to lose too much air, just them, because if we can just keep ourselves nice and high, then we won't fail this dive ever. And this seems really easy as well anyway, so maybe I'm, like, exaggerating. Maybe I shouldn't be worrying about the dive all that much. Oh, I need to get my notes out, don't I, in a second after the feed. Bada boom. So yeah, we're on 97.5 at the moment, because we obviously did fail it the first time, but that's fine. Okay, AA. We're also, like, right over the Wyvern Scar right now. I don't really like that. DD, and then one more. So yeah, after this feed, I think we'll kind of speed for a little bit more and just take you to the feed so you don't have to see the exact same process every single time, because, I mean, it's a nice, fun taming method, but I can imagine it's probably a little bit repetitive to watch me just put in sequences and stuff. So yeah, fair enough. DD, C, DD, AA. Awesome. So now we need to take out our little light things, our light pillars. Where are we? Okay. Check out that one, please. Oh, please. There we go. Yeah, I feel like sometimes the breath attack doesn't actually fire. Like, yeah, like that. Like, that didn't actually fire. Is it, like, locking onto this stuff? I have no idea. Do I need to hold on to the button? Or, like, aim it? Oh, whoa. I have no idea what I'm doing. What was that? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Let me do that again. Hold on. Yeah, I like that. Okay, can I just wipe out, like, all of these things? No, I'm pretty poor at aiming it, but that's cool, though. I like that. There definitely was, like, a little lock-on thing there. So, yeah, I have no idea what that's all about, but it seems pretty cool. It must be, like, a little further back. Is that the issue here? I'm not locking onto stuff. Whoa. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. There's, like, a little lock-on thing on my dragon there for a second. I don't really know how this all works. Oh, yeah, so it attacks the thing and then it comes back to me. It didn't damage me or anything. I wonder if that heals me, or I have no idea. Do I have to wait for it to come back to me before I can fire it again? Is that why it doesn't fire sometimes? I have no idea. I'm clueless. This dragon is very cool, though. Okay, dive. Let's do this. Yeah, I feel like we're not quite as high as we were before, but it should be fine anyways. Yeah, I don't want to aggro a wyvern, though. That'd be pretty poor. So I'm not controlling the dragon in, like, the sequence moments at all. either. So the dragon kind of flies wherever it wants to during those parts. It's only during the dive, I am steering the dragon completely. And then obviously when I'm attacking the pillars, I'm completely steering it as well. In case you hadn't noticed. But yeah, so that time we've got pretty close to the ground now, which should be fine, really. I need to put on my notes again. Speed exception level. Right, so yeah, I'll kind of speed through this, and I'll see you guys back on the next feed. Okay, that feed went, like, pretty much on that issue, but I did get really close to the ground during the dive. That's sort of, like, flying up and stuff, but we only have one more feed left, so we're almost there with this thing. And I've realized I completely forgot to, like, actually check if there's a saddle for this thing. I just assumed there isn't, because obviously we don't need one to ride it during the tame like an ARK Plus, but I don't know. Maybe there isn't, but we can make one anyways. I'm not sure. It might be like a wyvern where there's just no saddle for them to make them, like, more balanced. I have no idea. We'll see. Okay, here we go. So that should be the final feed now. Yeah, unless it's like a secret final bit, but boom! Please don't dismount me. I have my parachutes anyways. And my Lumina. I won't yet, because we're going to breed these things as well. And yeah, we had a load of different skill points for that. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Lumina gains confidence with each unanswered strike. She breeds hot orbs, and she can leap to in an instant, just as she will leap to her counterpart's side. Umbra's presence stokes her fiery heart, making her faster. Oh, so they boost each other. That's very interesting. It's possible to grapple with Lumina and learn to steer her flight, dance with the dragon, follow her lead, or every rider earns control of her bright fury and swiftness, offer food when she grows hungry, and you will win her sacred bonds. Lumina is a creature of daytime, drawn out by the sun's light. She shall not harm the friendly, but foes will face her swift and might. Sounds like a poem. Very nice. So, yeah, here she is in all of her green glory. I think her normal colouring is white, typically, but yeah, she clearly spawns with some nice colour. Looks like her scales are, like, kind of, like... Am I tweaking? Are they, like, changing colours of the ground? I have no idea. But yeah, her design is definitely interesting. It's pretty cool. The eyes are maybe a little bit big, but that's fine. There's nothing, like, really that wrong with it. It's just a bit of a different design. So if we go into... We've already gained some skill points. Dragantopia. We can see what we've been doing. So, we've got Beast Hunter, which is taking down Wild Luminas, which we've only taken down a couple. Travel, that should be easy enough. We've already completed the first stage of that, I'm pretty sure. I know it shows us right at the start. I think it's because we... Yeah, because this one says 2, this one says 1. It's because we finished stage 1. Although, interestingly, this one says 3. Apparently we've completed... I have no idea. I really don't know, because this one almost looks like we've completed multiple stages. I don't really... I don't care. It's fine. So some of these are specific for Umbra, some of them are specific for Lumina, and some of them are just shared between them both. And the skill tree as a whole is shared between them. So all of these, whichever one you unlock, unlocks for both of them. Unlocks the ability to bond to the dragon if you tamed or hatched it. Control your bonded dragon with a dragon horn, and even revive it from death. Okay, that sounds good. So it's like the Armored Dogger then. Let's learn that one. Absolutely, let's learn that one. Hold E to unlock. And then I see mating up there as well, which we'll have to unlock. We'll take that one. And then we can wait for these ones. These just feel like the essentials. And... No, I don't want to look at that right now. So what else? We have Dash Claw. What's this? Activate to dash in the direction of the crosshair, dealing damage to all targets it passes through. Fair enough. Sounds decent. Plasma Teleport. Sounds fun. Umbra only. Right. Is this one Lumina only? Or... Oh wait, no, this one must be Lumina. Yeah, unlocks the ability to the light teleport ability. Sets a teleport anchor that Lumina can teleport to. I mean, that sounds like you can teleport back to a point you were, and this one sounds like you can teleport forward to a point you want to go. Which, Umbra's one definitely sounds more useful there, but I don't know. Allows it to recall its last projectile back. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Sprint flight mode. Oh, you can't sprint while flying by default. That's interesting. You can't even dive. Increase the speed. Stamina reduction. Okay. So this one seems like stuff that you don't really want to unlock because they're boring, but the stuff you probably should unlock because this thing's going to be really annoying to use without it. The backflip maneuver could be cool, so you can like turn around mid-air really quickly. Anyways, how many... I don't think we have any points left, do we? No. But there are probably a few we can get pretty easily. So we can't sprint fly at the moment, annoyingly. Probably should have done that one before the breeding, because we're not being able to breed them for a little bit anyways. Harvest raw meat, that's easy enough. I think it's one for prime meat as well. Yeah, prime meat. Receive damage, deal damage. Claim babies, interesting. Level them up. Mutate babies, that's very interesting. That's so cool, there's like a mission for that. Okay, I mean... Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, yeah, it seems like they each have quite a few. Travel, ride them for seconds, which we're getting right now. Dive 10,000 meters, doesn't seem too hard. taking down the wild ones is probably one of our best bets right now, and then gathering raw meat. So I'll probably try and do some of that. So this one isn't bonded with us, no. So what if I... Oh, that was dangerous. What if I bond with it? Can I do it just through here? Yeah. One dragon. Okay, epic. So I don't think anything's going to have really changed there, but that's cool, I guess. We're bonded now, so I think what it is... No, I don't know, actually. I was going to say that bonded dragons can use their skill tree abilities, but I feel like non-bonded ones must be able to too, because some of them apply to like breeding and stuff. So I don't really know what bonding does, other than just letting you revive your dragon and just standard armor doggo stuff, which isn't bad by any means. But yeah, I'm seeing a pteranodon down here and a hall, so we'll try and take these guys out. So looks like, oh, we're also getting fly meters. That seems like a nice easy one as well. So by default, we have, here's a pteranodon, we have our breath attack. So how much damage are we doing? So this was a 150. I need to check the stats actually. That's doing like 300 damage, and our bite doing almost 200, and that's a lot of things being completed. Already got 6 levels. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so we can almost get the level 1 as well, which is 10 levels. So we got 38 melee, 43 health. Stamina really, really abysmally low, which I feel like a tame like this, you'll probably want decent stamina on, just like a griffin. But you know what, I'll take it, because it means you've got decent health and fairly decent melee. I wouldn't mind the food being a little lower, or the oxygen, to make them even higher, but those aren't bad stats to begin with anyways. We'll pump some melee, because the stamina... Maybe I should level stamina, I don't know. We'll probably see how bad stamina is. We can't really sprint fly, well, we can sprint fly, but we can't, like, dive fly anyways, so we're not going to be going anywhere particularly quickly. Oh yeah, so if I click that again, does that get rid of... Yeah, okay, so, right, I understand. So, you fire the projectile, and then you can call it back if it misses. So when I press the button... Oh, so that one already hit the thing, so I think it came back a bit sooner. I don't really know, I'm just kind of working out. Can I please hit this pteranodon? Okay, there we go. Oh, one shot, nice. Okay. We're no more than 10 seconds between kills, that's interesting. Okay, we completed one. Yeah, let's apply our... Can we get it yet? Sprint... Oh wait, no, we were sprint flying. Were we not? So, hold on. Let me fly normally. So, boom. Yeah, we can sprint fly. I have no idea then. Because, is that... I don't know if I should still put my thing into that, because now I've seen that, it might just be a complete waste of points. I'm going to unlock it anyways, because at least we can still get the stuff afterwards, like the gliding, which we're going to want, so we'll see. It might do something that I haven't considered, I'm not sure. Take down this random. We'll take down this Diplo as well, get some meat. Hopefully that brings up to the 250 raw meat, which I don't think we would have gotten yet, have we? No, not even close. Well, I say not even close, we're not that far off. But yeah, let's grind this thing down. It's take a little while, so I'll probably take you guys until we take it out. Oh, we've got another thing as well. Fly 1,000 meters, nice. Oh, sweet. Got another one. Yeah, I'm working out just like quite a few just by going around riding her normally. So they don't seem too hard to level your skill tree, at least like your first few ones. I'm sure they get significantly more difficult, but it doesn't seem too bad. And I mean, in the Dragantopia DLC, I think all the dragons are gonna have skill trees anyways, so it's probably for the best, isn't it? Can we bang out the raw meat one? Not quite. Oh wait, there's sheep here. One of them was a mutton, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're working out so many of these. Like, I actually can't fathom, like, how many we're doing. I keep like, oh yeah, let's do this one. Oh, and there's this one we can do, and this one, and this one. There's just so many, but yeah, I should probably just stop even speaking. Probably bang out the next stage of this as well, the 250 raw meat and stuff, the mutton. Awesome. So yeah, we're up to 9 now. We got plenty. I was just losing track of everything there. I'm just getting so many way after each other. So we'll unlock the sprint flight mode, and then we should be able to unlock the dive. We can. I am probably going to just see what this has done before we get the dive, though, to see if it's done anything weird. Which, by the looks of things, hasn't changed anything. Although, was that hover? Oh. Okay. So, that's kind of strange. Sprint. Right, so we can switch between hover and sprint mode. And, oh, so in sprint mode you get your movement abilities. In hover mode you get your attack abilities. Right, okay, I understand. That was a bit confusing at first, but I think I'm understanding that now. So we might grab the glide, or maybe we could get one of these, not that one. Try them out a little bit. What's Dash Claw? Let's do Dash Claw. I feel like Plasma Teleport could be cool, but Dash Claw could be good for like just moving around as well. So I guess we'll find out. Grab that one, and then how much is that one? Oh, we can get them both. Yeah, go for it. Who needs to dive, you know? We have a griffin for that. We're also out of stamina. Let's go get some stamina back. Okay, so I think it looks like we have to hold the attack button, and then that should be I was just like the triangle battle roll. Does it do much damage, though? It takes a little while to kind of regenerate itself, so I'm guessing it's decently hard, and it seems like it can do, like, crowd control based on the description as well. 75 damage is abysmal. I've completely wasted my points on that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Also, I just realized, I think I've unlocked an ability for a dragon that isn't my own. I think I unlocked I unlocked an Umbra ability. Okay, that was very silly. That's fine, though. Dragonhorn is 5. I don't really care what the rest of them are. Dragonhorn fly away. So you can make them... Right, okay. That's interesting. So you make them leave so they don't, you know, get wiped out, basically. Awesome. Well, we'll probably save up for the dive now. But actually, it does look like you can upgrade your Dash Claw. Projectile Burst, Draco Fury, Ellipsar Synergy. Oh, that's cool. Right. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't mean to do that. So I also want to check, is that a saddle? Engrams and just Lumina. Yeah, Lumina saddle. Level 65. So it's not super expensive. Level 65 is fairly high. It's 3 levels above the Archie saddle. Archie is 62, I think. Oh, is it 62 or 61? Yeah, 62. And then I'm guessing Umbra is also 65. Yeah, Umbra is also 65. And seems to cost the same. Was there chitin and keratin in Luminas, or is it silica bars? Hold on. This really doesn't matter, I know. Yeah, silica bars. Okay. So it's slightly different, but basically the same. I'd say Umbra's one is a little easier to grab, just because on some maps silica bars can be a little annoying to grab, but it shouldn't ever really be that much of a hassle. Hello, Giga. What level are you, buddy? 55. OP. So yeah, I'm going to fly home with this thing and maybe get some points on the way to unlock that dive, and we'll see where we're going from there, I guess. It's almost nighttime. I was like, oh, I just, like, orbit camera just into this thing's face. Couldn't even see me on there. There I am. But yeah, this thing's definitely very interesting. Yeah, there's some of us. Yeah, Lumina is, like, I kind of just fly around for a little bit. She is pretty quick, even with just the sprint mode. So obviously I don't have the glide or anything yet. But she's definitely not slow. She's probably quicker than the Griffin without the glide. She's probably just, like, your standard Wyvern speed, I suppose. That didn't work at all. But yeah, I should be able to bang out a couple missions just by casting these over. Because I have a couple that are, like, almost done. And, yeah. Yeah, that mod one's going up so quickly as well, with just the amount of others around. I might just see if I can... Let me just drop all with... let me grab that hide, then drop all. Because at the moment we're kind of slot capped. But yeah, because we can probably farm up a few points on our skill tree just by finishing off that mission. Because it seems really easy just to get the full amount of points on that one. Because we should get... Because every time you go up a level, you get like an extra point after completing it. So we completed level 1, got 1 point. Completed level 2, got 2 points. So once we complete level 3, we'll be getting 3 extra points from just killing some of us, which is a very easy mission to do as well. It's definitely not difficult. Is there another one just hidden around here? It must be a young one. Is that it right there? Oh, no, there's... Oh, yeah, there is a little one right there. Sorry, buddy. Oh, okay, nice, we've done the mission. Yeah, we hit slot cap, but it's fine. So that mission should be completely finished on Lumina now. There should be another one for Umbra, I think, maybe. But yeah, hers should be just completely done. Let's have a look in the skill tree. Milestones. I don't know whether it will show it. Yeah, here we go. Complete. Prime Hunter is completely finished. We got loads of points from that. So now we have how many? 10 to spend. So yeah, we can get a good amount of things. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be good. The sprint, flight, stamina reduction. That's like a tongue teaser. We'll get the dive. Dive speed increase. That's interesting. Increases by 100%. But a single point. Yeah, sure, of course. Why not? I'll take that. Okay, yeah, that seems very undervalued for a 100% speed increase, and then we can level that up further. Same with the stamina reduction. And we have 2 points left. Can I unlock that? No, that's free. That's a shame. Are there any I'm really close to? Yeah, harvesting raw meat. That's fine. I'll be back in just a second, guys. But yeah, look at this. So if you're right next to an enemy, you can literally just spam out these breath attacks. You don't have to wait for them to come back to you. That's very interesting. Yeah, I didn't realise that originally. And they don't use too much time, and they use a little bit. And we've just got another mission done there as well. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to get the thing we wanted. Awesome sauce. So into the skill tree again. And it was light teleport, so grab that one. Thank you very much. How many points do we have left? We have 3 left. Can we get... No, we can't get that. In that case, I might just get stamina reduction. Yeah, probably a good one to have. Awesome. Thank you very much, game. So now, it looks like it's the C button. So, how do we do that? We place it down, and then... Okay, it's got a timer on it, so... This could be good for getting Wyvern eggs, maybe? Should we try that? Should we go grab some Wyvern eggs using that? I'm guessing we can dismount and it'll be fine. Either that or we lose our Lumina right now, which would really, really suck. But let's find out, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so if I place that recoil spot there, there's a bit of an angry mantis, but that's fine. Annoyingly, every time you have to take off, you have to re-enable sprint mode, which is kind of irritating, but I think I'll definitely get used to that. And then if we just find ourselves an egg, which could be anywhere. There's quite a lot of wyverns in here, actually. I'm sure there's never this many wyverns. Yeah. Annoyingly, we can only recall when we're in the hover mode as well. Oh, is that reset it? Or is it just run out of time? It doesn't have that long on it. It's very possible it just ran out of time. So if I swap between them, is it still active? It is. Okay, so there is, yeah, very limited time on that. I don't know if you can upgrade it. I have no idea. Yeah, that's kind of irritating. So if you have an egg plotted out in mind, it's probably okay. I'm going to have to find an egg, and then I'm going to have to try doing it that way. Kind of complicated, I know, but hey-ho. Did not mean to press that button. I've just dismounted in the middle of the trench. Wonderful. Are there any eggs down here? There might not even be any eggs down here. I've had a little fly through. I'm not seeing any. Are you in here? Oh, I'm not logged onto the server in a little bit, so it's possible I logged on and they all realised they're decomposed and just none have been laid yet. Which, you know, whatever. I also realised I'm going to get a load of wyverns aggrons when I've got no stamina to land in a second. It's fine. These guys are actually really slow. Yeah, Lumina's pretty speedy. And then with the dive as well, she's like really rapid. And you can obviously... So she can get much quicker than this with the upgrades as well. And yeah, she's out of stamina now. That's kind of annoying. Let's just land, try and get some back. And yeah, hopefully... That's just a lightning, isn't it? Yeah, lightning is fine. Lightning's probably the best one for us to have to deal with. Because it can only damage Lumina. It can't hurt us off the back or anything. It doesn't do percentage damage, you know, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, well, we're just gonna... We're going to want to still get out of her as soon as we can, though. We're actually getting a mission for receiving damage. So, you know what? Yeah, complete that mission for me, please. Thank you, thank you. And we are taking a lot... Lumina's kind of big. She's almost the same size as Wyvern, actually. I didn't really realise. But yeah. So, she's taking a bit of damage at the moment, but obviously you can get saddles for her. I don't know if they're in drops or anything yet, but you can definitely make it at least a primitive saddle, which is much better than having no saddle at all. And there we go. We can get out of it now. Okay, back into fly mode, and out we go. So yeah, I'm just keep her in auto fly while we have a little look at what else we can unlock. So we've only got 2 skill points. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm definitely interested by Umbra's thing, the Plasma Teleport. That's probably going to be a lot more convenient than Lumina's one. Lumina's one honestly doesn't seem very useful, but it's fine. You know, it's an option. You don't have to learn it. Oh, we can also learn the barrel roll maneuver. Thank you very much. Is there any point to doing that? Oh, it's like the sideways barrel roll. I see. I thought it was just going to be just a straight up barrel roll. That's okay then. Again, it's probably quite niche use, just like Lumina's little teleport thing. But it's cool to have, you know, you never know when you might want that. Probably good for, like, again, raiding up the Wyvern Trench. Everyone's going out to raid in the Wyvern Trench to me, man. I don't know why. But yeah, so we'll get Lumina back to base, then we'll probably end off this episode here. Because it's probably going to be a little bit, I don't know, it might be a long one, might be a short one, who knows. But yeah, we're going to tame Umbra soon anyway, so we're going to get back, and then I'll start recording the next episode. Okay, guys, and we are back at the base, and I've also crafted up Lumina's saddle, which looks pretty nice. It's got a little, like, head crown thing around her face, which is nice. And Lumina does look pretty good in the night. I like how, like, her eyes kind of glow, like, nice and orange. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So we tamed Lumina. She's pretty cool. We've learned a few things on the skill tree, and luckily, a lot of those things will translate over to Umbra, who we will be taming in the very, very next episode. All of this stuff correlates over to Umbra. All this stuff as well. So in the next episode, we'll be able to actually breed them as well, which will be nice. This one, I think, also goes to Umbra. And then these two are individual, but we have learned this one, which is Umbra, so it's fine. And yeah, so we're gonna leave it here for this episode. If you've enjoyed, oh wow, she sits down. That's amazing. That's so cool. I didn't press anything. She just does that, I guess. Yeah, wow, that looks really nice. I am a fan of that, actually. Yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please do hit the like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think of the new DLC. And obviously Dragantopia, but Genesis as well, I suppose. Yeah, it is a shame they released it at the same time. If they waited like a month after Genesis released, and then released Umbra and Lumina, I think they'd be received a lot better. But yeah, for some reason they've released them now, but it's fine. They're still very, very cool. I like them. Well, I like Lumina, at least we've not tried Umbra yet. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so very much for watching, and bye-bye.